This evening with other former and current board members. I want to thank them for their years of support and dedication to the Center. The state of Illinois is another great partner for the Center. Just this past year, the state has committed $1 million to our new senior center. Ask you all to join us this fall as we'll be cutting the ribbon and opening our new senior center and our senior housing. I'm not sure if you've been by recently, but the building is coming up. So it's a wonderful addition to the neighborhood. And we'll be providing amazing services to our senior LGBTQ community. Tonight I have the pleasure to introduce Illinois' Governor Quinn. Governor Quinn has been a champion of the LGBTQ rights here in Illinois. And this past fall, when we were fighting for marriage equality, Governor Quinn assured us he would sign the bill if it made it to his desk, and sign it, he did. And let me say, not as an official representative of the board or of the Center, but as a citizen of the state of Illinois. Yes, we have much to celebrate and feel good about in our community, much progress. But we can't forget there are many in our community, in the LGBTQ community, who are still on the outside. And it could be for a variety of reasons. It might be because of where they live, socioeconomic conditions, gender identity, race. It's our responsibility to make sure that we bring everyone with us in this movement of liberty. And it's critically important as we look to the future, and more specifically to this coming November. We cannot forget it was Governor Quinn who stood up for us. And it's Governor Quinn who stands with us today. All of us. And in my personal opinion, he has earned our support. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you the governor of the great state of Illinois, Governor Quinn.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. I want to thank Marcus and everybody for your commitment. Couldn't be here without you. Thank you very much. Well, a long time ago, my grandfather, who was a carpenter, helped build this great hall of the Union Station. And I think it's so important that we are gathered in a great hall to celebrate a great victory for civil rights, for human rights, for love. And I think it was so meaningful in the past year that this victory came about because so many people all over Illinois came together as one to advocate for marriage equality, to go to the legislature, to make sure that our voice was heard. It took a long, hard battle, but on November, I can't remember the exact day it passed, but when it passed, we knew that we had done something important for the people of Illinois, not just for now, but for all time. Marriage equality is the law of the land. I do remember the day I signed the bill, November 20th of last year, 2013. We gathered not far from here at the University of Illinois at Chicago with thousands of people. And if you haven't ever seen it, it's on YouTube. It's such a celebration, a triumph of democracy, where people came from far and wide, and I brought up a desk from Springfield, Abraham Lincoln's desk that he used to write the first inaugural when he became president. And we used that desk to sign the bill into law. I had 100 pens there, and every one of those pens was used to sign my name. It may look a little crooked in history, but the only reason it looks a little different and twisted is because we wanted to make sure every pen touched that paper, and the folks who got that pen know that we made history. We made history not just for our own time, but for all time, and I think also for the whole country. It is important, as Mayor Emanuel just said, that we take our movement that was successful because we banded together, not for profit, for a cause we believe in, marriage equality. We did it in Illinois. We've got to do it in Ohio. We got to do it in Michigan. We got to do it in every other state in the union. We have to show the country what it's all about. Now, Senator on Halsted, I have gone to Senator on Halsted. I've been a witness to the great work this center does for people who need a helping hand, for people who need love, and I think it's so important that we invest in Senator on Halsted. And I want to thank my good friend, former senator. She's a senator for life as far as I'm concerned. That's Carol Ronan, one of your honorees. Together with Senator Heather Staines, who's here with us tonight as well, we came together. We wanted to make sure we invest in Senator on Halsted, especially providing housing, shelter, making sure that people who needed a roof over their head had a quality place to live. And Carol and Heather and many people in the community came to me and said, our state, we, for the first time in our whole history of Illinois, passed a capital bill that included housing. And we wanted to make sure housing is for everybody. Everybody's in. Nobody's left out. And we put together the initiative that invested in the senior housing there at the Center on Halsted. And I really look forward to being at the ribbon cutting this coming year. It's important, I think, that we use this as a model for other places in Illinois. We don't want anyone to not have shelter. And I do want to thank everyone who has come here tonight in this great hall. It is so special to see Union Station filled with loving people, people who love our state, love our country, and they understand how important it is that we work together as a family of 13 million people. Illinois is not a crowd of 13 million people. We're a community of shared values. In the past year, we showed what those values could do when we work together and we make the will of people the law of the land. Thank you very much.